Okay, at the Blitz, weeklyblitz.net, we have Sinkhole appeared on the Temple Mount's Gate of Mercy, dated November the 6th, 2018. The Temple Mount has been the scene of several strange phenomena recently. Okay, Mike Around from the World said sinkholes, be on the lookout for sinkholes and strange phenomena. Large sections of the ancient stones suddenly fallen away. An inexplicable mist that surrounded the dome of the rock, a snake crawling out from between the rocks, and now a sinkhole has appeared adjacent to the Gate of Mercy. Jewish visitation to the Temple Mount is severely limited, and the sections of the compound which Jews are permitted to visit are likewise restricted. As such, changes that occur on site are not always immediately noticed. Though the Temple Mount is a bit removed from the geologically active Jordan Rift, a pre-Messiah earthquake is prophesied to drastically change the trajectory of Jerusalem. On that day, he will set his feet on the Mount of Olives on the east, and the Mount of Olives shall split across from the east to west, and one part of the mount shall shift up to the north and the other to the south, a huge gorge. Zechariah 14:4. It may be that this dramatic geologic development has already begun. About 1 month ago, Jews going up to the Temple Mount began to notice a change in the sidewalk adjacent to the area of the stairs going down to Shahar, the Gate of Mercy, or Golden Gate as it is known in Christian literature. The sidewalk had sunk visibly and was crackling as if the ground was opening up underneath and paving stones. The location is highly significant. The gate is described in the prophecy as the gate through which the divine presence used to appear and will appear again when the Anointed One, the Messiah, comes to enter the third temple. Okay, now, I'm just going to read the article because I'm stumped right there because, okay, I'm believing this is a Jewish, I could be wrong if this is a Jewish website, and I'm Christian, but the thing is, the third temple, the way I've learned it, the third temple is going to be that of the Antichrist, and they don't believe, the Jewish religion doesn't believe that the Messiah has already come. This second coming to the Christian is the first coming to the Jewish, at least the way I understand it. So anyway, when I hear the third temple and I see the Messiah, and this being a Jewish website, perhaps, you know what I'm saying? They believe this is, I'm getting off point here, but the bells ring when I hear a third temple, because in my belief, that's the Antichrist is going to walk in the third temple. Anyway, let's get back to the article. This gate is to be kept shut, and it is not to be opened. No one shall enter by it, because Hashem, the God of Israel, has entered by it. Therefore it shall remain shut. Only the prince may sit in it and eat bread before Hashem, since he is a prince. He shall enter by way of the vestibule of the gate, and shall depart by the same way. Ezekiel 44:2-3. The gate was sealed by the Muslims in 810 CE, opened by the Crusaders in 1102 CE, and sealed again by the Solomon in 1541 CE. It has been conjectured by scholars that the motivation for sealing the gate was a Muslim attempt to prevent the arrival of the Messiah. Rabbi of King David's tomb on Mount Zion and a member of the Knesset Sanhedrin believes he may have had a hand in the recent underground activities leading to the sinking sidewalk. Just before Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, the Sanhedrin stood outside the Shahar and blew scoffers. Rabbi Berger told Breaking Israel News, "We wanted to do something, anything to help bring redemption closer. The connection between the Temple Mount and the Jewish people is a strong connection, like between a husband and a wife. Perhaps the mountain hurt us." The rabbi explained that the spiritual effort was deeply moving in the Sanhedrin and perhaps for the mountain as well, but it was not especially pleasant. In addition to sealing the gate, the Muslims have established a cemetery in front of the gate in an attempt to prevent the Messiah from entering. Of course, it may be that the broken flagstones are the result of a less spiritual developments. The level that we now walk on is several meters above what was ground level in temple times. Chairman of the United Temple Movements told Breaking Israel News, "It is all landfill. No one knows what is underground." Unfortunate political realities make it unlikely that any real knowledge of what lies underneath will ever be known. This was by the wanton destruction caused when built the mosque in the so-called Solomon Stables located in the southeastern corner of the Temple Mount. In the early 1900s, Chief Rabbi began to advocate the construction of the synagogue on the Temple Mount in Solomon Stables. The large underground space constructed by King Herod was empty. It seemed like an ideal solution, allowing Jewish access that was separate from the Muslim entrance, but the rabbi call for the synagogue was followed by the converting the space into a mosque capable of hosting 10,000 worshippers. The construction was in a gross violation of status quo and all agreements with the Israeli government, using heavy equipment in a site that was I keep on getting things. Fuck.